Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the panelists for being here today. I'm going to be covering a lot of territory, moving fast, moving through international media sources to get our heads wrapped around this. From the Jerusalem Times, this is about the JCPOA. That's the assessment, the overall assessment. That this is really about Biden's promises regarding the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the JCPOA, or the Biden nuclear, the Biden's interest in reviving the Iranian nuclear agreement, which they never abided by. Jerusalem Times, prior to Biden, Iran had uranium enriched to just 20%. Today it has enriched uranium to 60%. That's just a jump from military grade. Prior to Biden, it had 300 kilograms of enriched uranium. Today, said to have 4,000 kilograms. From AIPAC's memo, 2023, the International Atomic Energy Agency reported Iran enriched uranium to 83.7% at its Fordow facility. For the young lady's point, just shy of the 90% level thought necessary to build the bomb, higher than the average uranium enrichment level of 80% of the nuclear bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945. From the Joint Chiefs of Staff, from the time of an Iranian decision to build a bomb, Iran could produce fissile material for a nuclear weapon in less than 2 weeks. From the CIA director, Russia and Iran are forming a full-fledged defense partnership. Since August of 2022, Russian forces have used hundreds of Iranian suicide drones against Iran. Over the past 6 months, Iran has also sent more than 300,000 artillery shells and 1 million rounds of ammunition to Russia. And they're sending more ballistic missiles and rockets. China and Iran have also dramatically increased their partnership in recent years. China remains the world's largest importer of Iranian oil in violation of U.S. sanctions. 80 Iranian drone and rocket attacks on Americans in Syria and Iraq since January 2021, killing 2 Americans and injuring dozens more. Iran has been using earthquake relief flights to Syria to transport weapons and military equipment to its affiliated terror groups. In April and May, Iran seized 2 oil tankers in the Persian Gulf. That's the 5th and 6th commercial vessels that Iran has seized in the past 2 years. Since September 22nd, since September 2022, when Iran's morality police arrested and beat to death 22-year-old Masha Amini for improperly wearing her garments, tens of thousands of Iranians, led by brave Iranian women, have been in the streets protesting. They've executed over 500 people in 2022 to, quote-unquote, spread fear among the protesters, and they've killed 500 more in the streets. I go on. Let's just read from Al Jazeera. Not really well known as a right-wing publication, are they? This guy, State Department spokesman Stephen Miller, I don't know where they find guys like that. They breed them in laboratory experiments or something. This man said that the $6 billion transfer will be under strict U.S. Treasury oversight. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Yesterday, Iranian President Raisi said in an interview on NBC News that Iran will spend the $6 billion wherever it wants to. You shake your head no, they've been defying the law since 1979. It's insane to think that you can do a deal with these people. That regime is horrific and aligned against all peaceful world interests. And when the Biden administration does business with them, you're compliant with that regime's agenda. Mr. Goldberg, can you say, in the last part of my time, regarding JCPOA, was Iran ever fully in compliance with JCPOA?
No, from day one, they were cheating. They did not disclose a secret nuclear archive. Several undeclared to this day nuclear sites, nuclear material containers that are still missing in Iran. And to this day, the Director General of the IAEA, as he just said this week in Vienna, still has no answers on what is going on inside Iran's nuclear program.
Would you say your level of confidence that they will comply with any alleged agreement is rather low?
I would say that I am highly confident in their ability to cheat on anything they claim to agree to.
Thank you, good sir. I thank you all for appearing today. Mr. Chairman, I yield.
Thank you. Mr.